the 4th anniversary Fez character balance adjustment information. Yes, this is released in the form of dev notes, but it's not dev notes. It is their response to the community, seeing that Bond sucks absolute balls. And because he sucks absolute balls, they're gonna fix him. So, here today, like and subscribe, help us out a ton. Let's jump into this. This is the most fun it's gonna be, bro. I can't believe it. So, why this is coming out now is basically JP and KR has complained, and they have complained so heavily, it's not even funny. Like, you think Global was mad? There was a poll that was floating around. 95% of players, okay, so hear this out, 95% of players said that Bond has to get reworked. That's how they felt. Of JP players, out of 10,000 votes, 95% of players said that it's bad. So after that, I was like 48 hours ago, this all of a sudden approaches. Yeah, so let's talk about it. We would like to share with you our feedback and guidance regarding the Transcendent Bond right there, which was unveiled to everyone during the 4th anniversary in developer notes. So let's talk about this. The festival character Transcendent Bond, which appeared in the 4th anniversary update, was developed as a powerful character that changes the PvP environment. Skills and special tactics have been configured with the concept of surpassing the main characters in the opponent's formation and gaining advantage in battle. However, since the ability to defeat the opponent's main character at the start of the battle was a great advantage in the turn-based combat, we have adjusted the character balance so that there is a risk in terms of the conditions for activating the corresponding effect and continued strength. Ricefield. Okay, that's a translation error. Ricefield, okay. However, after the 4th anniversary update, many players who acquired this character commented that it was difficult to use Bond skills and that it was not strong enough as a festival character. Ricefield. Okay. Yeah. It's a translation thing. I have no idea what that's supposed to translate to, but let's go with it, alright? Based on everyone's opinions like this, we re-examined the performance based on the overall usability and win rate data of Bond, and that win rate sucks. He is not good. He isn't, okay? You look at a festival unit, you look at Escanor, you look at whatever it is. Mael, when I showcased him originally, I was able to tell you he was good. When I showcased and tried Bond, it couldn't work. I had to go through so many videos to be like, what the hell happened here? Like, genuinely, I didn't even release my PvP video day one because I just couldn't get him to work. I was like, maybe I suck. Maybe that's just me, but he wasn't good. All right, that was it. So there is that. In the process, we confirmed that there was a big difference in the character's win rate and how to use it depending on the player's development status. And for those who have, not progressed significantly, we decided to use the 7 Deadly Sins Transcendent Bond concept. We have confirmed that it's quite difficult to use the characteristics that follow. As a result of the urgent discussions on this point, players were not able to fully experience the original goal of changing the PvP environment, and we should reproduce the characteristics and strengths of the original as a festival character. With that in mind, we have decided to adjust the balance of Transcendent Bond. Absolute W's, boys. They're gonna be reworking our boy here. We could actually have a broken character. That is huge. So, that is there, but massive W. We are discussing and conducting internal discussions to finish the balance adjustments and modifications during the 4th anniversary festival agreed when players can earn Transcendent Bond. As for the content of the adjustment, we plan to strengthen the existing concept of Bond and make the corrections to compensate for some of the weaknesses, which is good. I think that his kit, like, maybe if you open up AoE, like, on the debuff attack and then allow the other attack to go through, like, if that AoE is there, like something like that, or just make him crit, increase some of his stats. I don't even know what he needs, but he needs work, alright? He needs work. First and most importantly, we plan to raise the damage increased value linked to the special move level so that players who are not at high growth stages can experience the concept and skills of Bond. Okay. In addition, we plan to change the focus mark debuff, which is a core concept of Bond, to be maintained for a certain number of turns instead of being erased by a sniper effect skill. Okay, and we plan to we will be adjusted to expand the range of skill utilization. We are also planning to adjust some of Bond's survivability, which is good. He dies way too fast, like way too fast, to give it a chance, even if it's in a disadvantaged situation, which is again good. He dies like insanely quick. All right, when like one of my showcases, he was always dead first. He would always be targeted, and even if he's not targeted, even if it's like just Escanor's AoE, Bond would lose to a festival unit from like a year ago, and he's Bond. He's the 4th anniversary light unit that can't tank for the life of him, correct? And you'd think maybe he's a glass cannon. He's not even a glass cannon. glass cannon he does like god tier amounts of damage, right? He doesn't do that, so his survivability is also too low. So yeah, regarding the formation, we plan to proceed with changes in the direction that can be used with more various characters. Not bad, okay. So maybe they remove his sin thing, because they're clearly going to work on his survivability, so they'll remove the sin restriction. Yeah? Listen, boys, they're doing this because of Black Clover, because Ban was so underhyped, people literally went to play Black Clover. They're like, alright, screw this. They can't get their things right with Ban. They left, right? So because of this, I've never seen them release a whole patch notes like this, telling us that they're reworking the entire, like this deep. Margaret got like one thing I think changed. This is deep, dog. They're going to rework everything here. Yeah, it's actually crazy. But it is cool. More various characters is huge. Adjusting the balance of the characters that have reappeared or appeared will cause confusion among many players and lose confidence in the character's performance, so we carefully considered it, but for the 4th anniversary, we responded to the expectations of many players. We have decided to adjust the balance of the characters because we want to protect the expectations of the players for the festival characters that will appear in the future, which is true. People look at this and say, what the hell, I skipped a collaboration, which had 4 units, 2 of them which are better, if you will, than Ban. Screw you. People in my stream said, no, Rudeus is not better than Ban. Rudeus is. He is working everywhere in PvE, okay? Maybe PvP he falls off, but everywhere in PvE. Ban gets smothered in PvE content. He literally does. So whatever it is, Rudeus is there, okay? So people are like, why did I summon for a festival character? What was the reason? Yeah, so they fixed that. But the balance adjustment for Ban is currently undergoing the final testing. We will be making it a goal for Thursday, June 8th. So basically 6 days away, we'll see the buff. That is huge. Wow. So they're doing it pretty fast too. This is a very quick response for what it is, reworking the whole character. That's huge. Details will be announced in that notice, so stay tuned for that. From now on, we will do more careful testing before revealing our characters. Thank you for the support. Overall, I think this is a very W message. I'm curious on community feedback. I'm gonna translate JP tweets here real quick, just to let you know what they're saying. Okay, let's see. It's mainly global people commenting. W. Let's go. W. They listened. BCM destroying you. Okay. Yeah, there's mainly there's a crying emoji. Wow, look at that. Oh, they're tears of joy. I'm guessing, right? It's overall gonna be widely received as great. So I'm super happy they did it. I'm actually shocked they did it, but yeah, they're buffing him. Wow, that is crazy. So after everything, it looks like Ban is getting a buff. Be ready for it. It'll kick off on the June 8th update. He needs it, dog. I know people will always like vouch that NETMARBLE doesn't do anything wrong. They made a bad character, okay? You can't call it the 4th anniversary character and be worse than Liz. Liz we called was a terrible character, which she isn't too much. In comparison, she's actually good in some content. She was usable. She's actually usable. He's not. He literally isn't. It's very hard to get him to work, but I am super happy we did it. So, and again, I think we did it only because JP players really decided that, yeah, this is bullcrap. Fix him. Like, JP really banded together and said, if you don't fix him, we'll destroy you. So, per se, I don't think they listened to us. I think they listened to just JP, because JP really, like, in the last 3 days, you should have been there. There has been war, dog, literal war. So JP pulled off. Yeah, good job, JP.